Don't panic. The book talk is about The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I'm really just going to talk about the first book and the various versions of it, but Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a trilogy in 5 parts, meaning that originally, I guess they planned on writing a trilogy, but Douglas Adams wrote a 4th book and a 5th book that added on to it. And also, apparently, after Douglas Adams passed away, someone else wrote a 6th book that they've added on to it. Though I personally have not read that 6th book. I just read the first 5 books in the trilogy. The book did not start out as a book, though. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy started as a BBC radio show in 6 parts. Though Douglas Adams also supposedly got the idea for the story from a writing challenge that was about the Earth blowing up. So if you're going to talk about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, just know there are many different incarnations and reincarnations, and thus there are contradictions when it goes from being a radio show to a novel, to another radio show, to a TV series, to a video game, to a film. And my goodness, the film was really funny, but weird. I enjoyed the film that they made, but I didn't necessarily agree with all the casting. For example, Zafod Beeblebrox, I just wasn't expecting that actor. I thought maybe someone different could play the role. And Zafod Beeblebrox is an alien with 2 heads, which wasn't, in my opinion, really accurately depicted in the film. And I know that that's going to be difficult with special effects and all of that, but we're talking about science fiction here. For those of you who don't know the concept of the story, no matter what version that you are reading or listening to or watching, it's the story of Arthur Dent, a human being who manages to escape Earth before it's blown up. Earth is being destroyed so that they can build a highway through space, basically. It's really funny. Douglas Adams brings some hilariously absurd humor and irony to this work. The human that we were talking about, Arthur Dent, manages to escape with Ford Prefect, who is actually an alien that just looks like a human, and they have all these adventures going through space, which involve a depressed, paranoid android, and also the president of the universe, which is Zafod Beeblebrox, and a human woman who had managed to leave Earth prior to its destruction as well. Part of this concept for the story is the Hitchhiker's Guide itself, which in the story is a digital or electronic tool that is used to help someone to navigate around and know how to interact with different cultures in the galaxy. There's also this interesting idea that there were people out there trying to figure out the answer to life and the universe and everything, the meaning of life. And the funny thing about the book is that, and I don't think you would consider this a spoiler because it's such an old book and part of pop culture now, the answer's 42. And when they saw the answer, they realized they didn't know what the question was. So, I won't give you the spoiler of what that question is, and that's really because, I can't. Though I suspect after watching the film that the question is, how many roads must a man walk down? Because I think they were quite playful inserting that in there. There's also the fun reference of carrying a towel with you everywhere you go, which the book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, inside the book recommends as a great survival tool. If you read the entire series, you will see a lot of inside jokes that connect together. Each book is supposed to be able to stand on its own, basically, but really, it's a continuing adventure series. If you enjoy The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I would also recommend the Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which Douglas Adams also wrote with that same kind of humor. Hope you enjoyed the book talk today. Every day is a good day for a book talk. Peace. So long, and thanks for all the fish.